Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Pisces for the week of November 26th. And I hope everyone's feeling all right. And a special thank you to all of you who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting noticed, and for sharing it, and for all the thumbs up on the videos. And the comments. Thank you. Your first card out is the King of Swords. Well, you're using your head over your heart this time in your decision making this week. You're telling yourself the truth, the honest truth, as you move forward. You're having absolute clarity, mental clarity for yourself in many areas of your life. And you're moving forward. You're determined this week. You're flooded with all kinds of wonderful new ideas. You're attacking problems head on. If there's objects in the way, you're dealing with them. You're not just shoving them off to the side, that sort of thing. And you're getting credit for the work that you've done, which is wonderful, because everybody should get noticed for the good talents that they have. And you're choosing a path. You're finding the people that you mesh with and you get along with, and you're finding a new path. And the Five of Rods, look at you stand out. And you usually do. You just have that charismatic attitudes. You're always so full of vigor and life and all that. And if you're feeling like there's any kind of competition here, I don't think there is. I think you're overanalyzing it. You stand out in such a positive note naturally that sometimes it seems to bother others, but you're not even aware of it. And the Four of Cups. So look at you. You're meditating, you're contemplating, you're figuring out your next move, your new path. You're finding determination this week for yourself. You're comfortable, you have everything you need, but you're not quite satisfied. You have it, but you're not quite satisfied. So you're trying to figure out what your next move is. And the Nine of Rods. Yeah, you're definitely finding the courage. You've been tested, that's for sure. And now you're trying to figure out what your next step is. You're okay with where you're at. You're all geared up if you need be. You can stand your ground. You're very independent. And nobody gets to bump you off your curb. And the Sun card. Wow. Look at that. You're inspired to make positive steps this week. Find your bliss and happiness. You're just so overjoyed and whelmed. And you just want to share it with the world. And that's what you're doing. You're celebrating your successes, your rebirth in your life, all is well, and you're just overjoyed with all aspects in your life, and it's just lighting you up like a candle. And the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, long-term vision, that's for sure. You're hard at work, you're positive, you're understanding what you want to do, where you want to go, and what your next steps are, what the results will be. You're not kidding yourself anymore. You've put a lot of time and energy and effort into different things, and you want to see it take off and give you more. And now you're wondering, okay, do I have enough? Should I invest more? So you're trying to curb your attitude towards just jumping off a cliff. You're just trying to make sure that the next steps you take are for the right reasons. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, you are so inspired and you're discovering yourself, and there's no limitations to your free spirit. You're just that natural way. You want everybody around you happy. You like to make people happy, and you have sacrificed different things in your life to make sure they're happy. So now it's time for yourself. And the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Somebody definitely betrayed you, said something, did something, and it really hit a core. You know, it wasn't fair, it wasn't nice, definitely non needed. And now you're understanding that, okay, that's fine. I will not share with them ever again. And that's what you're doing. You're keeping to yourself more, you're keeping your name to yourself, you're just protecting your everything about you. You know that you can't trust certain people, so you're cutting them out of your life. You're understanding that, you have to protect your investments and yourself, and that's what you're doing this week. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're full of energy, you're positive, you're inspired to take action and on new adventures. You're fearless, you're impulsive, but you're also realizing with that impulsiveness that you have to give yourself that 3 minutes before you do something, because you really need to think things through. How much is it going to cost you? What is it going to be? Where are you going to go? All that sort of things. And this is the week that you're making some pretty heavy decisions in your life. And you're figuring out the consequences of each action as well, and still moving forward. And the Devil card. And you're realizing that there's been many beliefs in your life that has been handed down, probably from your childhood. Certain expectations put on men and women and how they should act and what they should do. And you're realizing that those boundaries are there for certain reasons, but you're rising above them. You're understanding that it's time for you. It's time to break those chains. It's time for you to step into a whole new, different era in your life and help everybody else as you're going through it. Ooh, and the Empress. So look at you. Isn't that a beautiful card? Positive, abundance, material gains, happy home, happy life. This could be another addition to the family. Perhaps, yourself are going to have a child, or, there's going to be one in the family. Maybe a niece, nephew, or your children are having children in some cases. But it's a happy addition, and everybody is just over the moon for it. This could also be a new fur baby in the family. Pardon me. A new project that's getting off the ground, and it's just taking flight like crazy, unexpectedly, and it's just making your heart soar, because with all this creativity that you have naturally, once you harness it in a certain direction for something that you like to do and it makes you happy to do it, it just takes off, because you're just that sort of person. Once you decide to do something, to take the next steps, and it happens just like flow. So that's beautiful. And the Six of Swords. So you're learning to let go of different things. Maybe you've been thinking about moving for a while, changing different areas of your life. Pardon me. I'm a little bit under the weather, so anyhow, you're moving forward. You're putting up boundaries where you need to. You're cutting yourself free. You're moving forward. It looks like for some of you, you're going to actually make a physical move. And this could be for a job as well for some of you. Maybe you've, gotten, put your feelers out there and you've gotten a bite, and they're telling you, hey, if you come here, we'll help you find a place to live. And, and so then you go. You take your lock, stock, and barrel and your family, and you move, because it's better shores, better money, and you will wind up being so much happier in the end. It will give you that clarity and happiness that you've wanted for quite some time. And the Justice card. That's all right. You may have to figure out what's your next step. Maybe this is going to have to go to court. Division of assets, that sort of thing. And if you have to do that, you're willing to do that because you want to move forward yourself. And you want things to be, the legal contract that nobody can come back on either one in the future. And that's where you're at in your life. And for others of you, this could be an old debt that's owed to you or you owe to somebody else, and you just want to be done with it. You know, you want to end the ties on a good note. So you're moving forward because you want to move forward now. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But your cards are all about moving, you know, moving home, moving life, new additions, and happiness. All right. Yoga, exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.